So we're currently going through a study going through the doctrine of the perseverance of the saints, the preservation of the saints, eternal security, once saved, always saved, whatever you want to call it. And I'm addressing an article written on Ligonier Ministries' website titled, What is Perseverance of the Saints? And one of the first things that is said in that article is talking about Bible verses. It says, when studying salvation, it's always important to consider the context. We've already addressed Philippians 1:6 and how the author of the article completely ignored the context of Philippians 1:6 to advocate for the position of eternal security. The same author does the same thing with John 10:28. Let me read a section of this article to you. As he is circled by his enemies, Jesus reminds us in John 10 of the confidence and comfort we have in being united in him in salvation. John records for us that Jesus is the good shepherd and that he knows his sheep and they know and follow him. John 10:1-16. Jesus provides a striking and clear statement on our security and salvation. Jesus says, I give them eternal life, and they will never perish, and no one shall snatch them out of my hand. John 10:28, this is a claim worthy of consideration because Jesus is making a promise of eternal life, not simply temporal life. Once again, this author is consistent in not considering the context. He makes the claim, in terms of salvation, when studying that subject, we need to consider the context, and the author does not do that. He cites one verse out of a chapter that contains 42 verses, and he says, see, John 10:28, no one will snatch them out of my hand. Well, what about the verses that just precede that? John 10:26 and 27. I'll start in verse 27. My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. And I give them eternal life, and they shall never perish. How does he give them eternal life, and how is it that they will never perish? Because of verse 27. They hear my voice, I know them, and they follow me. This doctrine is not biblical, but when you pull one verse like Philippians 1:6 or John 10:28 out of its context, the Bible seems to teach the Calvinistic doctrine, false doctrine, of the perseverance of the saints. Make sure you subscribe to our channel.